Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going out for dinner, so I just want to do like a really quick look because I don't have much time. So I did like a bit of research on YouTube to see what I should do, and I saw this look that Huda Beauty done like ages ago using her like old school palette, and luckily I have that, and it's really funny because she doesn't even use like an eye primer or anything, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. So I'm going to try and recreate it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. So I'm just going to start out with me eyebrows, put all my brushes in my little pots, and then like I've got the empty side on the other side, so as soon as they're dirty I can just pop it into that one there. Literally the handiest thing. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows first. And I am using my fave from the last video, which was the Stud pencil by MAC. I just like this because you can literally draw every hair. So as I say, she doesn't prime her eyes, which really weirds me out, but I'm going to prime mine. I'm not going to use a MAC Select though because that is quite heavy, so I'm going to actually go old school and use the MAC paint pot in soft ochre, which is just like this. And this just isn't going to be as harsh as the MAC Select. It's just going to take away all that discoloration. So we're primed. I think she says she doesn't prime her eyelids because she quite likes the colour. Like, she likes the colour that the eyeshadow makes with her natural eyelid. Which for me, I'm just like, girl, no. No, no, no. So she first goes in with sandalwood and henna. And she mixes these two together, and that's her transition shade. Literally all she does is she goes in with 4 shadows and that's it. Nothing else. Which is literally the most bizarre thing. So basically the next colour she uses is she just goes in with Moonstone and she puts that all over the centre of her lid. Doesn't clean it up or anything, just slaps it right in the middle. So I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown cream shadow brush and I'm just pressing that right into the lid. And she goes in with eyeliner. She does like a heavy wing, so I'm going to go with the Maybelline. She uses the Christian Louboutin eyeliner, but I don't have that. Also, I'm not a big fan of like liquid eyeliners. I'm not very good at using them, so it's all about the gel for me. She likes a proper heavy wing, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but also I know I stretch in my eye when I do eyeliner, and you're not supposed to do that. But generally it's because I've got quite long lashes and they just get in the way. And if I do that, it kind of just straightens them out. And that is all she does with her eyes, which I find so crazy. So I'm just going to get a makeup wipe and clean up this. Wrap it around my finger. I'm just going to, again, I'm going to tug my skin, which is really bad. Perfect. And then all I'm going to do is just blackening with feathers. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Blackout with the same liner brush. And I'm just going to completely mattify that. Okay. So I'm going back in with a Huda Beauty foundation. When you guys watch my last video, you'll know how much it's a love-hate relationship between this right now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a wee bit on a foundation brush, just one pump, and then I'm actually going to go with C1, which is one of the lightest shades in the MAC Face and Body. And I feel like that could just work possibly. I'm going in with a beauty blender, a damp one. So the next thing she uses, and I actually have this, is the Sephora concealer. It looks like this. But I don't think I've ever used in a video before, but it's actually really nice on the skin. And it's very like, it's quite full coverage as well, but it's not as like, I just don't know how to explain it. It's like a very nice concealer. And I can't remember it being that expensive. Because I bought two of these because I remember people just like recommending these. I've got one that's like slightly darker. It's quite good, it's got like a peachy undertone to it, and I've got really dark circles under my eyes, which I think is just like a hereditary thing, so it totally cancels all of them out. So next thing she does is she actually cream contours, which I've not done in absolute years. We're going to try it. So I'm going to use the Stila Light Shape and Shade Custom Duo Palette, which looks like this. You can see I've used and abused it. The light colour more than the dark. I think it's because it's a dark shade. You know what it is? I'm not very good at cream contour. I prefer just going in with a powder, but she looks so flawless. I'm like, I'm going to try it. So I come right from the tip of my ear and I come down. So that way when I blend it, I'll come down a wee bit further and it will look more natural with my jawline, with my cheekbones even. I should put a heavy amount on it, but I'm not doing that. So I have a tiny forehead, so I'm just going to cover these two little bits here. Down here. So the jawline she actually shaped. And then this brush I'm going to use was a late birthday present. How cute is it? I'm just going to blend it up the way. Because really I just want the tiniest bit to come down. I'm going to use some more hairspray in my hair after this. And I feel like the jawline thing works, right? Perfect. And the way she said, she doesn't use like, she says she sometimes bakes and sometimes she doesn't. So I'm just going to do exactly what she done. And she sets with like a dark powder, but not like a bronzer or that. So I have the NC35 Studio Fix, which is just like a foundation powder, which is a bit too dark for me. So I'm just going to use that to put over the contour colour. I feel like it's a bit weird. So I mean, fuck me, that's far too late. Is this because my face doesn't match my neck again? I can't tell. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go straight with a bronzer. In fact, what's this one like? No, I'm just going to go straight with a bronzer. So this is just the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer that I was using last week. And I'm just going to contour with a bronzer. I'm not even going to contour with a normal contour colour. Because I think that way it just looks a bit more natural, it doesn't look as muddy. Yeah, I mean, of course my camera can't see it. I was just saying, I feel like, I don't like my under eyes, I feel like they just look too thingy. But you know what, it's fine, because I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury powder that I got. And this is in the shade Medium. Oh my god, I just struggle to open everything. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe E8 brush and I'm just going to press that underneath my eye. And hopefully that'll brighten it a little bit. I find it so funny how much so many people rave about this powder, but I'm like, obviously it's worth the money. It does like, I feel like, see as I put it on, I feel like it blurs out my eye in the camera though. Does anyone else see that? Okay, now I'm going to use a different blusher because I always go in with that stupid, amazing, beautiful one that I love. I'm going to go in with Modern Mandarin, which is like a peachy shade, which is also very nice on the skin. And she uses a hell of a lot of blusher, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but she says it makes her look more youthful. Yeah, I feel like she went in my highlight after, so I'm going to go with my new favourite, which is the ABHxAmrezy / Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, which looks like this. Oh, it's just so pretty every time I like flash it on camera. I'm going to go over Morphe M508 and just put it on the high points. And come around over here. All I'm going to do is put a wee bit on my brow bone as well. And then what she done is she took her highlighter and then what she done was she took her highlighter and she put a wee bit on her finger, and then she actually smudged in the centre of her eye. And she said that's just to tie the look together. Right, first I'm just going to go with henna underneath the eye, and that's all she used. She just used the one shade underneath. I actually don't like it by itself, so I'm going to go with the other one underneath. But you know what, I'm going to use the same brush because I want it to be blend here. I'm going to put some mascara on. I just think I will do lashes. Just thinking in case I look a bit better because it's like going out. So I think I'm going with the Doll Beauty lashes in these are in Divine. Just like this. So they kind of like wing out a little bit, which is quite nice. I'll go all over them. Does anyone else fear when you need to take the glue off the band? In case you rip the band? Don't rip the band. Fuck, I think I just did. Yeah, I definitely just did. So I'm not going to wear it in because I totally just freaked. I'm like... See what I'm going to do actually, which I haven't actually done on YouTube before, is I'm just going to wear this mascara and heavily coat it. So we're going in the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I can't tell you how many of these I have gone through. Like so many. I use this on people as well, like I use this on clients. I never use it on my bottom lashes ever because it transfers. So the only thing that I find that actually works for me is that Lancôme one that I use in literally every single video. I'm going to go in with MAC Whirl. She's got such good lips though. I have never tried overlaying my lips, so I'll try it. It's a tiny bit. I'm just warming up the pencil a little bit. I feel like it still looks normal, like I don't look like I've totally chunkied them up. Anyway, my two lipstick she goes with is Crush. No, sorry, she goes in with Girlfriend first. Honestly, I'd love to get lip fillers, but I just don't know if I could hack it, and then what if I just look really stupid. So that's Girlfriend, and then she goes in with the colour Crush after, and that's just to kind of ombre the lip out a little bit. Kind of like a paler pink. And going in with my ring finger. And then what she does is she pretty much looks in the mirror for like 10 minutes to see what she's not done. So one of the things that I already know that I've not done is in her corner. In her corner highlight. So I'm just going to do that now. So I'm just going in with that same brush and I'm just going to dot it right in the corner. And I'm still just using the ABHxAmrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight. So I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus just because I trust it. I've not actually done the Urban Decay one yet. Though someone commented and says to me that it's like literally the best thing, so I will definitely get onto it. And I'll just try and try it out with something. Right, we're feeling it. I feel like a bit of like an eyeliner. like a wee bronzy eyeliner would be nice. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. So I'm just gonna go in with that Moonstone colour on a Morphe M32, which is just like a flat brush. One time I literally got powder all over my line so I can see for like 24 hours. But yeah, that's the end of my quick glam look that was shown to me by Huda Beauty. Very, very easy, less than an hour look. And the highlight though, honestly, I cannot deal with how nice it is. See, the thing is though, it just looks really blended out as well, like it doesn't look like a line. Maybe this is in the camera because I can't tell. But see, from like in the mirror, it just looks very like radiant. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!